Okay. Okay.
I know last time we pulled up before we went live.
Maybe a good idea to come out I think it was when I played Gemma. Honestly, we both must have thrown about 10 times.
Okay.
Until one of us eventually hit the goal.
It's when you do that and then you both get 25 and you have to be like...
Well, that's what we kept doing every time we were hit 5.
Right, should we pull up then?
Okay.
Right, it's your ball, I think.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'll throw for goal.
Warm welcome to you all at Living Room Darts TV.
Outside.
I'm joined by Josh Clough for this second quarterfinal of the Top Guns promotions and of course the Double Trouble drinks as well. Ladies Premier League. Scotland's Lorraine Hyde against England's Laura Patton. Josh, we just witnessed a great game there with Casey Gallagher and of course Zoe Holland. Zoe obviously coming out on top, 3 legs to 2. Casey had match starts there, but this 34. Game I think will be up there with a great game again because Lorraine, Scottish international, Laura, former British Open quarter finalist as well. So I think it's going to be a great game, this one.
Yeah, it's toss of a coin, this one. They're both capable players.
60.
I'm struggling to call this game, to be honest, Gavin. I would like to predict a winner for this one.
100.
No. Agree there. So Laura
22.
gets us underway with a 34 and a 60. Lorraine replies with a 24 and a 10. So I think it's going to be a very close game throughout. Lorraine, very, very good player, of course, and of course Laura up there as well with some. The women's darts is starting to sort of rise again, isn't it? With some players coming around lately.
59.
It's incredible. It's great to see as well.
Yeah, it's great for the game, especially players such as Bo, who we mentioned earlier, Bo Greaves, who's a fantastic
60.
talent at such a young age. It's ridiculous how young she is.
Yes.
Already, she shows like she's been about for years, but she's just learning the curve and she's finding a feet on stage. And a lot of players do not want to play her at the moment. She's a very feared player on the circuit.
Just a confirmation there. Laura is actually the defending champion of this Premier League. Oh. So she's got a lot to live up for now to sort of secure her title again. So I think Lorraine is going to try and stop that.
Definitely.
That's here from Lorraine.
137.
137, he's 54. A great darts for Lorraine.
Going back for it as well. No pressure from the shot from Laura.
30.
She finish it off in 2.
In 2.
There it is. First leg to Lorraine Hyde in 2 darts. 19 dart leg there for Lorraine. Great start from the Scot.
Fantastic start. What you want. Nice first leg. Settle you down.
Like I said, we mentioned last game with the short format, best of 5 legs. It's very hard to sort of. Some people take a while to get into the game, and some sort of grasp it very quickly. So it's hard to
95.
Get that the momentum straight away, isn't it? With this game.
Really hard. It's if you set your stall out early, relax.
26.
That should all be good, hopefully. But yeah, if you're struggling, best of 5 is not a long game at all, especially for players at these caliber. It's a sprint.
100.
And like you say, it takes a good few legs to sometimes get into the game before you realise you've lost.
Yes.
Things.
81.
Yes, of course. Lorraine started off well here, 64, 95 and a 10. Laura there, 81, 26 and 81. So, like I said, I thought it would be close game so far. First 2 legs have been pretty tight.
Yep.
17.
Struggling here though is Laura. Not a good throw there.
No, and she needed to apply a little bit of pressure there, and she couldn't really do it. But
Breathing space here.
30.
Not really done much with that though, but still looking good for 2-0, depending what Laura does here.
60.
157 for Lorraine. That's a good start. Treble 19. Oh, she stayed there.
Stayed there.
22.
Oh, I thought she hit the treble 20 there. It's a camera. 22 from Lorraine.
Oh, yes.
60.
So 135. Doesn't really need to go for the bull start, but she has.
That's 90 left.
49 scored.
49.
86 is what she needs when she comes back. 6 starts at least, I think.
45.
218s now, surely. Here it is. Another one of those for the bull. Oh, and she's hit the 4, I think.
4 left. I think that's
22.
4 remaining. And is that a double 16?
38 scored, 48 remaining for Lorraine. Laura on 131. She goes treble 19 first start.
43.
43. 48 then for Lorraine. 2-0.
32.
Just misses out on the double 8. Last start. Can Laura punish?
88.
18 for bull.
Oh, it's a number.
40.
Giving Lorraine another 3 darts.
Yeah, it's so important to hit those big numbers, isn't it? And especially with chasing the legs.
Oh, 8.
Inside.
Another chance for Laura here to capitalise on Lorraine's miss there. Bring it back to 1 leg apiece. Double top for them.
Okay,
There it is for the second leg. Another chance for Laura here to cap finish. 1-1. Tight game indeed.
As we predicted from the start, cannot call this one at all.
100.
Start there from Laura.
36.
That's a 36 in response from Lorraine. Not good.
59.
See, of course, at the moment we got the PDC World Match Play going on. Josh, did you predict the semi-finals for this so far?
Not at all. I would never have predicted. I mean, don't get me wrong; they're all capable of winning the tournament. I think it's been a funny one this year at the match play. Obviously, being with the new venue, due to what's happening around the world at the moment. So obviously, the players are getting used to the new stadium. And a lot of seeds fell out early. I mean, Michael Van Gerwen going out to Simon Whitlock, who played fantastic, by the way.
36.
Yes.
Not taking any credit from away from Simon there, because he played absolutely out of his skin. Obviously, last night Dimitri van den Berg went through, along with a
25.
mine's just gone blank for some reason. I know, Gary Anderson tonight versus Michael Smith, which will be another
60.
cracking game.
Worthy of a final, that, in my opinion.
Really final, yeah, without a doubt. And to be honest with you, the second semi-final, Glenn Durant and Dimitri van den Berg, I would not like to put money on that one.
No.
43.
No.
Like that one. Glenn's, I'm happy for Glenn actually, because a lot of people doubted him when he moved over to the PDC, saying he's not good enough.
100.
Just shutting all the haters up, which I like.
Yes, of course, definitely. Yeah, and of course that little drama there with Vincent van der Voort as well, and
85.
Kurt Bevins getting a bit of a slating, but obviously apologies was made after by van der Voort for that.
It was wrong. Obviously, under the arm, it's a no throw. He knows.
99.
It's just obviously in the heat of the moment, you don't really think about it. And obviously, as a referee, you see little things now and again. And it was silly what he did, but he'll learn from it. He'll move on. He had a good run though, Vincent.
Yes, he did.
He will be extremely disappointed with that because I've watched him all week. So
In one
far.
dart.
He's been pretty deadly.
I dot.
scoring's been pretty good and his finishing's been good.
Well, Lorraine Hyde takes the third leg with double 18.
2-1 advantage.
Don't mess them up. 2-1 advantage now. So 1 leg away from the semi-finals is Lorraine. Laura, to defend her title, needs to take this leg. And Lorraine starts off with a solid
85.
100. Great start for Lorraine there, really, to put that little bit of pressure on in this leg.
Laura with 85, keeping herself in option.
60.
We're watching the ladies' darts
47.
progress, like we said in the last game, Josh. You know, the likes of Lisa Ashton and, of course, Fallon Sherrick going across to the PDC now. Do you think they can sort of have a go at the men players and sort of show what they made of, you know? Because I think they've done brilliantly well to get where they are, and they get
41.
underestimated a lot, don't they?
Yeah, that's fantastically they've done, especially Fallon. What she did at the World Championships was absolutely unbelievable. Even though Lisa has won the World Championship 4 times and has appeared at the World Championship before Fallon, but what Fallon did was beat Sulovic and Ted Everts. I mean, two fantastic players on the circuit.
And Dobie as well, wasn't it? Had a good go at Chris Dobie.
Came close to beating Chris Dobie. She really pushed Chris Dobie in that game. I mean, fair play to her. She's just setting the stall out for ladies' dart. Same with Lisa Ashton. Same with a few others. Just to
1, 2, 5.
young players, young girl players, to pick up a set of darts. If you're good enough, the rewards are there.
Totally agree there, so Josh. But here we go, the last leg here. Lorraine takes the game. Well, 3 darts there.
Well, all the best for next round.
Thank you.
98 as well, and Laura replying with a 1-2-5 to leave a shot. But that game went so quickly there, Josh. That's the top of the 5 legs.
Do we just hang up now?
Yeah. You blink and you miss it sometimes. It's a sprint for these players, and good averages there. Yeah, Laura will be disappointed with that. Good steady 66.53 for Lorraine there. 98 finish, cracking finish.
Great darts, of course. Well, there we go. Lorraine Hyde gets through to the semi-finals, winning against defending champion Laura Patton, 3 legs to 1. Right, so who is it? Who was it again? Greg Walsh, quick. Who was it, Josh? Greg Walsh.
Trying to find it. Sorry about that.